Okay, so guys, got a new tower in this idiot, which means I have to do, you know, it's honestly just customary. My spawning tower only challenge again. But I'm still bringing farm, and I'm just not bringing this idiot because he sucks. You know, I don't wanna. So instead, we're gonna just bring this guy. Work base, obviously. Elf can't bring Crookboss because, you know, why not? And we're just gonna run this back because though when I've done this challenge in the past, the spawning towers, I've never been able to win it. I've done it twice so far. Yeah, it's just I wanted to, you know, because the merc base, you know, it's got a cool little thing where you got the medic dude, and then it buffs the other, and then it heals the other units around the path and that. So, you know, I just wanted to try it out. I'm also gonna give, you know, my thoughts on the rework of this or of the tower itself. But for now, I'm just gonna be farming. So. That bug is still around. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna get my military base now. Let's see how this guy does, because, you know, we can get some car crashes going, and the car crashes are gonna be pretty good for damage because, oh no, they really gonna make me wait 40 seconds just to get him. What? I put the tower because I wanted them to spawn the unit in, and they're not spawning the. What is this scam? Okay, I didn't know that they did that when it reworked, because before when you place it down, I think it spawned instantly. But I'm pretty sure back in the day, like a month ago, if you were to place the old military base, it would spawn instantly, and oh my god, he didn't even survive. I gotta get barbed wire on this guy. So yeah, he's gonna start killing everything now. Kind of forgot that military base, you know, isn't good. But I figured, you know, why not try him out, because this dude has not been relevant. You know, he's been completely useless for ages. I figure, you know, now that he's gotten his rework, he has his chance to cook. He's not doing a good job of that, though, I'm not gonna lie. I might play some elf camps in a second. And boom, boom, and boom, boom. Okay, so now we got snowball elves, along with the standard elves, along with this one Humvee, which should be able to deal with everything up until the boss, which I might get like one of these guys for. And I haven't even got the new guy yet, which I guess I might as well review him in this video, although this is a weird context to be reviewing him in. But, you know, why not? You know, have a little fun with it. You know, some of you guys, none of you guys have not seen a tower review for this, because, you know, pretty much every TDS YouTuber has done it. This map is so long that even the boss shouldn't be a problem. It's just gonna, like, upgrading things at this point is just a matter of how long do I want to wait. The guys survived on 1 HP. Not anymore. Yeah, so a lot of spawning towers, like the dynamic of this challenge has changed a lot since I last did it. Or since the first time I did it. The first time I did it, military base hadn't been reworked. Crookboss hadn't been reworked. Merc base didn't exist. I was still bringing Necromancer. So that, you know, was a lot different than this loadout here. Yeah, so here we got our abnormal boss coming in. Shouldn't be a problem here because, you know, he's just taken about 80 damage, and he's about to take 60 more. So that card crash there just did like 60, and now we're gonna get another set of elves, which are gonna take him out actually, and then we do have this heavy lift. I've been pretty silent here for a while now because it's just farming. I don't know why I piped up, because it's just farm. The real question I'm thinking of right now is, where do I put the merc bases? Because, you know, there's a little thing with the merc base where you do kind of want to have him near your towers. So he gives you a little bit of a cheeky little damage buff on level 3, 20% on max. But at the same time, my crook bosses are not exactly in a great spot for enemies units just to be going like this way. So I'm probably just gonna put them at the back regardless, because 10% or 20% damage isn't super big, especially on crook boss who aren't gonna be doing the majority of our damage. The 10% damage buff is like one of the best parts about this tower, don't get me wrong. You know, that's 20% more DPS, it's crazy. Also, by the way, in this update, I'm like 80% sure that they nerfed crook boss, because I think this timer's slower. And when I played with one of my friends the other day, the Tommy Crooks, which are like the level 3 ones, they just weren't spawning. That could have just been a bug though, so I guess I will find out. I'm syncing up the crook bosses because why not? They are stronger in a group, but also I think it's just kind of funny. Boom. So we should have a bunch of fellows coming in soon. a bunch of the level 1 units, which are pretty weak. I'm actually just gonna pull up a DPS thing right now. They're actually, okay, here's the thing with this tower, right? Early game, it's pretty good, except for the fact that it doesn't have hidden detection. Otherwise, in that case, it's pretty bad. I think, legitimately, if this tower had hidden detection, I would be able to make a case for using it in early in like a solo round. Though hidden detection makes it absolutely terrible for doing that. But the guards that it spawns in, like the level 1 soldier dudes, I don't know what the hell they're called, riflemen, they have a lot of DPS for how, you know, quick they spawn in. So 5.91, and they have, look at this range. Where is it? Where are they? I gotta click one of my merc bases. Boom. Look at this range. This is huge. And like, you can have a bunch of them built up for like pretty cheap. And it's not like a super expensive tower to get early either. It's like, it's mid price. Like one of them is 1.2k. You can wait like 3 waves and get one. And then you'll just have one of these guys, which will last you until like wave 7 or something. So it's not as good as some early end towers, which is kind of the problem I have with mercenary base. Is like, it's pretty good, but I think there's at least one tower that's better in every way. You know, it does so many different things, but it doesn't do any of them that well. You know, like it buffs your damage, but it's only 20%, so it's not like that much stronger. It is 20% stronger, and it does stack with commander, which is really good. But, you know, I'm more of a soloing kind of guy, and in solo, you don't really have the space. In a quad or something, I can see this tower being amazing because, you know, you got some good DPS with it. You got, you know, you got your buff, you got your field medics in case anyone else on your team is bringing spawning towers, which can be nice, or just the rushers. You got like the running dudes that stun things, which is pretty good. So I think like this thing is definitely, the less people are in your lobby, the better this tower. The more people are in your lobby, the better this tower is. But yeah, basically, in my opinion, less people there are in your lobby, the better. More people. Oh my god, I can't even say. The more people are in your lobby, the better it is, because more people will benefit from the buff, and you know, you don't have to waste a whole tower slot on it, because, you know, it's only one tower, and you know, as a group you can bring like 16. So realistically, using a tower slot on it is not that bad. See here, I've got some level 3 crook bosses down. I don't know why not all of them upgraded. There's only one spawning thing here, so they might have nerfed golden crook. I don't actually know. Limit is different, so in solo it's 3, duo it's 2, quad and trio it's both 3. I'm gonna get all my things on grenadiers because grenadiers are just better every way to riflemen. The riflemen have 5 DPS, and the grenadiers have 12 DPS, so it's just better. They do spawn a little slower, but that doesn't matter too much, and they do have, I think, slightly less range, but they have splash damage and also more health, so they're kind of just better in every way. We have 6 of them stacked up right here, which is gonna be powerful. So this next upgrade is where it gets its damage buff. It also just buffs all of the towers, so riflemen, more health, do more damage, and more range, and a lower cooldown. These guys do more damage, more health. I'm pretty sure here, I'll check what the DPS ranges do. Grenadiers go up to 28 from 12 DPS, and riflemen go up to 17 DPS. So overall, riflemen are still useless. But yeah, I'm gonna max out these crook bosses now. Although actually, that's the boring way to go about this, you know. I could get field team medic. When I think about it, sounds less useful than max crook boss. Alright, how's the tank going? Oh, he's dead. W. Might as well come over here, right, and start working on the merc bases at the back here. But I'm gonna save money up. And yeah, they all have a 10% damage buff. I don't actually know. Is that buffing these guys? No, it isn't. But you can see here, these dudes at the front, they have a shield on them. And if they get hit by something, the shield will pop. Like that. But you see how they didn't die there until after the shield popped. Because, yeah, they can live 1 free hit, pretty much. Which is pretty good. You're always going to be using Riot Guard. In my opinion, anyways, I think Riot Guard is the best one. You know, it's got the most health. It kind of just sits there, soaks up things. It can even stun things if you want. And another interesting thing it does is basically press T, click on the path, and here they are. We got 3 fellas coming in. So yeah, basically what it does is it will spawn whatever you have equipped at the time. Yeah, just wherever you want on the map. You just click somewhere and it spawns them in. So I'm gonna do it again at the front here, just so you can see. So yeah, here's the 3 Riot Guards that I had, and they're gonna come up here, and you can see how good they are. Cause like, look at this. With a shield, they're kind of stupid. And now on max level, riot guards, just max level, what it does basically, everything gets stronger. It also gives a 20% buff instead of a 10% buff. And also, something with the riot guards, so they will build up speed. When they hit an enemy at their max speed, it will stun the enemy. I don't know how many enemies it works on, there's like only a couple. But that's still really useful. And yeah, so everything else on the thing also gets buffed at max level. The rifleman goes up to 30 DPS, the grenadier goes up to 60 DPS, riot guard has 30 DPS in its small little range, and the field medic gets extra max targets and can do extra healing, because another thing that the field medic does is heal up your unit, so if they take damage, the field medic shooting at it, then it will heal them back up. So you can see here, some of these are taking a little bit of damage. So yeah, that's everything with Merc base. Overall, I think it's pretty average, not gonna lie. Doesn't feel that good in my opinion. Okay, it's good, but I don't think it's level 150. This challenge becomes a lot easier when you can have 7,000 riot guards just sitting here with shields. And honestly, I think this is actually going to be a winnable challenge now, just because of the fact that a lot of these towers have gotten a lot better. You know, Crookpaw's got more DPS. This guy got a lot more DPS, a lot more health, whatever, he's better. Elfcamp's the exact same, but Elfcamp's always been pretty good. And we got the Merc base now, which provides shields and stuff, and there's like riot guards and that, which is cool. So he's also nice. They are also going to be shredding in combination with all of my riot guards at the front here, which is quite a lot. Look at that Fallen Guardian, it just died. Look at that Fallen Guardian. Like, look at this. What? We just killed like all of the Fallen Guardians. A couple seconds. That was ridiculous. But now all my stuff's died, so we gotta wait a little bit. Hold on, let me just summon again. This Fallen Guardian looks like it's gonna get taken down, because yeah, once the rushers come in, they just do so much damage. Might as well pop a couple airstrikes on this dude, which they don't do a lot of damage, but it is just a little bit of extra. So, oh my god, his health bar. What happened? I airstruck him like here, and he was at 150k. Where did his health go? Who took it from him? Oh my god. Okay, now we can get our airdrops back in. So we're gonna have like 10 more riot guards. Let's see his health bar. 93k. Yeah, that was ridiculous. He's down to 60k, and he popped his rage ability as well. And we got more riot guards coming in. Yeah, they just died, but they did like 10k. You've got all of this stuff here that just got run over by Fallens. I'm just gonna airstrike this stuff here, because I don't want to deal with it. Didn't do a lot, but it's gonna die here, especially because I'm getting my airdrop back. And with all these tanks and with these guys here, oh no, he went immune. No, my tanks, never mind. He's dead. Bro, what the? Oh my god. That was ridiculous. Okay. That was a lot of damage. Goodbye.